Day 24, Jeremiah, God revealing companion. Jeremiah's life and Jeremiah's book are a single piece. He wrote what he lived what he wrote. There is no dissonance between his life and his book. Some people write better than they live. Others live better than they write. Jeremiah, writing or living, was the same Jeremiah. This is important to know because Jeremiah is the prophet of choice for many when we find ourselves having to live through difficult times and want some trustworthy help in knowing what to think, how to pray, how to carry on. We'd like some verification of credentials. This book provides the verification. We live in disruptive times. The decades preceding and following the pivotal third millennium are not exactly unprecedented. There have certainly been comparable times of disruption in the past that left everyone reeling, wondering what on earth and in heaven was going on. But whatever their occasion or size, troubles require attention. Jeremiah's troubled life spanned one of the most troublesome periods in Hebrew history, the decades leading up to the fall of Jerusalem in 587 BC, followed by the Babylonian exile. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong, and Jeremiah was in the middle of all of it, sticking it out, praying and preaching, suffering and striving, writing and believing. He lived through crushing storms of hostility and furies of bitter doubt. Every muscle in his body was stretched to the limit by fatigue. Every thought of his mind was subjected to questioning. Every feeling in his heart was put through fires of ridicule. He experienced it all agonizingly and wrote it all magnificently. You pushed me into this, God, and I let you do it. You were too much for me, and now I'm a public joke. They all poke fun at me. Every time I open my mouth, I'm shouting murder or rape, and all I get for my God warnings are insults and contempt. But if I say forget it, no more God messages from me. The words are fire in my belly, a burning in my bones. I'm worn out trying to hold it in. I can't do it any longer. Then I hear whispering behind my back. There goes old danger everywhere. Shut him up. Report him. Old friends watch, hoping I'll fall flat on my face. One misstep and we'll have him. We'll get rid of him for good. But God, a most fierce warrior, is at my side. Those who are after me will be sent sprawling. Slapstick buffoons falling all over themselves, a spectacle of humiliation no one will ever forget. O God of the angel armies, no one fools you. You see through everyone, everything. I want to see you pay them back for what they've done. I rest my case with you. Sing to God, all praise to God. He saves the weak from the grip of the wicked. Jeremiah 20:7-13. What happens when everything you believe in and live by is smashed to bits by circumstances? Sometimes the reversals of what we expect from God come to us as individuals, other times as entire communities. When it happens, does catastrophe work to reform our lives, to conform to who God actually is and not the way we've imagined or wished him to be? Does it lead to an abandonment of God? Or worse, does it trigger a stubborn grasping to the old collapsed system of belief, holding on for dear life to an illusion? Anyone who lives in disruptive times looks for companions who have been through such times already, wanting to know how they got through, how they made it, what it was like. In looking for a companion who has lived through catastrophic disruption and survived with grace, biblical people more often than not come upon Jeremiah and receive him as a true, honest, and God-revealing companion for the worst of times, who reassures us that no matter what, God has never quit loving you and never will. Jeremiah 31:3.